Hey everybody, TW Gamer Builder here. I have a modern deck tech today. This is Mono Blue Control, and this is the TCG community version of this deck tech. I'm going to be posting this video on the TCG community, but I have another version of this same deck tech on my channel, so you can go check that out too if you'd like. So here we go. For Planeswalkers in this deck, we have two Jace Architect of Thought. Jace Architect of Thought is great, and he's being used in a lot of standard decks actually right now. He gives you insane card advantage. His -8 is a bomb if you can get it to work. And his +1 isn't that great, but it can somewhat protect himself. Here we have Tamiyo the Moonsage. Tamiyo the Moonsage is great. I actually want to run 2 of these, but I only own 1. Her +1 is great against aggro decks especially. And I feel like she's made against aggro decks because you get to tap down permanents. Well, it says permanent, that's why I like 2, so you can tap down even like artifacts and other stuff besides creatures. But the -2 is great against aggro decks because draw a card for each tapped creature a player controls. That gives you a ton of card advantage if somebody has a lot of creatures on the board and is attacking you. And then her -8 is just amazing. Basically, whenever a card on your side of the battlefield leaves the battlefield, it comes back to your hand, which is just amazing. Here we have Jace Beleren. Basically, he's only in this deck because of insane card advantage. And Jace Memory Adept is also in this deck for card advantage. And I guess late game you could start to mill your opponent if you'd like to, but that's not the goal of this deck. And for creatures starting, we have Clone. I actually want to run 2 of these, but I only have 1, and Clone's great. You can copy any creatures your opponent control if there's any big ones that are becoming a threat. Kraken Hatchling is great for the beginning of the game in case somebody plays haste 1/1, at like turn 1, but you can put this down and block it. You can block early game creatures. Here's Quickling. Here's Quickling and Welkin Turn. I want to replace some of these Welkin Turns with Quicklings because first of all, it's 2-drop for a 2/2, which is already great. This is a 2-drop for a 2/1 because you want to start attacking in the air early game so you can reduce their life total. But Quickling, you return, enter the battlefield, sacrifice it unless you turn a creature you control to its owner's hand. So what you do is we have 3 Frostlinks, and you return Frostlinks to your hand, and when it enters the battlefield, it freezes an opponent's creature. So you can play Quickling, bounce it to your hand, and then play it again. So you can tap down 2 of your opponent's creatures for a full turn, which is a great combo I found out. Alright, for spells we have Voyage's End, 2 of these, 2/1 summons. I actually got the revised unsummons, which I don't understand about the revised unsummons. It says you can't be played during the damage dealing phase of an attack, but I looked it up and they say it's like some weird way they worded it back then. But basically, they'll just unsummon your creatures, slow down the game, unsummon your opponent's creatures. But Voyage's End lets you scry. Unsummon is just early game, slowing down your opponent. Turned Frog is great. It's good with combat tricks. So, like, you could say they attack you with the big Hydra guy, and you could use your Frostlinks to block it and turn it into a 1/1 and kill it off. It's a great combat trick. Divination, good card advantage. 3-drop, draw 2 cards. Pretty simple. Nullify and Essence Scatter. I would suggest Nullify because it's the same mana cost. Essence Scatter is 2 mana to counter a creature spell. Nullify is 2 mana to counter a creature or aura. And I just like how it's more diverse. It really doesn't matter. A lot of people think it's stupid just to have Nullify, but it's kind of the same thing as Essence Scatter. 3 negates, counter target non-creature spell, anything in the game except a creature, including Planeswalkers. It's amazing to control the board. Hydro Surge, good to protect yourself, keep the game going on, just keep yourself alive. Encrust, amazing card. You can tap an artifact or a creature and they never untap once they tap. It's a great card. Frost Breath, freeze basically 2 of your opponent's creatures. It's great card too at instant speed, 3-drop. Quicken, I want to run 2 of these. Like I said, I only have 1. First of all, it's early game card advantage because of one drop. You can play this turn 1 and get card advantage right away. And the next sorcery can be basically an instant, but I don't really use it for that. I mean, it's kind of useful, but mainly you use it as early game card advantage. Halimar of Depths. This is a great way to see what you can manage your cards on the top deck on the top of your library, and it enters the battlefield tapped, but it's still great. And then we have 20. I think it's 21 islands. I'm pretty sure. So yeah. Oh jeez. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe for more. Remember to check out my channel in the description. And yeah, see you in the next one.